Okay, ready? My passion is travel. UMAMI is the fifth taste discovered by the Japanese, and it's a unique taste beyond sweet, salty, bitter, and sweet. It's found in seafood, and it is unique to Japanese cuisine. And I am using UMAMI as the metaphor for my travel experiences, which have enriched my life. When I was teaching in Switzerland, living in the Swiss Alps, my passion at Ledlow College, my passion for travel was ignited. And in every one of these images, I became part of the culture and part of the UMAMI experience. So you're traveling around the world with me. Yes, Monte Carlo, the Grand Prix, 1970, Princess Grace in the crowds, the roar of the cars, the engines, the screaming of the crowds, and in my gut, this thrill of danger. I still have that feeling when I see this picture. A slow boat to China, 2 days traveling from Hong Kong to Shanghai, a slow immersion into the Chinese culture of a foreign language and food and dirty toilets. Train travel, the most intimate type of travel you can have with total strangers, eating, drinking, sleeping 24 hours around the clock, having a wonderful time, then you wave goodbye forever. You never see them again. An intense experience. In this Japanese little girl in Hiroshima with her innocent face and her peace sign against the backdrop of the atomic bomb in 1945. Hiroshima, a city with soul, as other cities, such as New Orleans, where jazz is the soul and it permeates the air as soon as you arrive in New Orleans, and their beautiful soul food. These are French chefs that represent the French haute cuisine. And my working with Guy Savoy in a French restaurant in Paris, my ultimate UMAMI experience behind the hallowed doors. French bistro cooking represents simple cooking with savoir-faire delivery. Paris has another side. It has a gritty side that is shown here by the graffiti, and it's raw. It's also indescribable, you can't understand it, and it is everywhere. This snake was outside a Chinese restaurant, inviting passers-by to come and taste the delights. It absolutely repulsed me, but is it any different than choosing your lobster or throwing it into a boiling water? And the Dalai Lama's home, the Potala, the smell of rancid yak butter floating through the air, and this beautiful young Tibetan woman, the future of Tibet. And in Tuscany, a moment of silence, communion at this wine barrel with Mr. Cesari, who was the owner of this winery, and I could feel and taste his passion and love for his wine. As well, in Sicily, at this market, the relaxed smile and the contented look of this man beside his just slaughtered kid. Maybe he was going to have that for dinner. And this 100-year-old turtle I met at the winery. And when I was in Vancouver recently, I found a bottle of Mr. Cesari's wine, and they knew the story of this pet, this old turtle. A hill tribe in Thailand, in the northern part of Thailand, and there's the sweetness and the innocence on these children's faces, and in the background I can smell the acrid smell of burning opium, a bleak future for these beautiful children. A beautiful, typical snack in Thailand of sour mango, salt, and chili. A simple and delicious and inexpensive snack. And in Paris, these scallops in a shell with their pink roe still there, multiple flavored, delicious, and very expensive. And my final UMAMI experience was here in Sault Ste. Marie in my food class at Sir James Dunn when my Italian friend gave an olive oil tasting, and they invited her for breakfast the next morning, and offered her enchilada pancakes. Bon appetit.